savings plan, you can start the new school year with just the right tools to keep you on a good financial track. Plus, you'll be automatically entered to win prizes like laptops, gift cards from Kelly's Home Center, and much more. Don't get stressed over back to school. Keep calm and call Fidelity.
Hi, everyone. I am Ariana Wellsbane, your Miss Teen Bahamas International 2016. Get ready to love this new Jergens moisturizer for wet skin. Apply to wet skin to lock in twice the moisturization. Then pat dry. So you're looking pretty darn fast. Jergens is more than just a moisturizer, and you're more than just a pretty face. Take it from me. Ask for it in your favorite stores, distributed by Bahamas Wholesale Agencies.
Global Radio 99.5 FM.
Global 99.5 FM reminds our listeners that the views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the host and guests and not necessarily the opinions of the owners of Global Communications Network and the operators of this radio station.
Ladies and gentlemen, Refugee Camp presents.
For all relationships, for regrets, for disagreements, for breaking up and making up, for all those out there jonesing for love, it's Love Jones right here, right now on Global 99.5. Good morning and happy Wow Wednesday to one and all of our listeners here on Global 99.5, as well as a special good morning to our Facebook viewers. Before I do anything, let me go ahead and give you the contacts. Of course, you may call in live at 326-0272 or 1. Don't forget that you can go in the Google Play Store and upload where you can have Global 99.5 right at your fingertips at all times. You can catch us on Facebook. Of course, this audio and video will be available for current as well as later viewing enjoyment on YouTube, as well as Love Jones's page, as well as Global 99.5. Today is a day, of course, like every day, that we have relationship conversations, but there are so many different facets to relationships, intimacy, love, expression thereof. And I thought that we would go into another interesting avenue that has become so popular. And one of the reasons it's become very popular here, and I'm sure this lady's going to take it globally. I hear look something about going Jamaican, singing the grammar thing and ting. So we've got Mademoiselle Percentie in studios. Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to Global 99.5 and I Love Conversation. So before we do anything, tell me something about you. Well, we know that you sing and you're a beautiful woman. What else? What else do we not know?
I am from Harbour Island.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from a little island. It's only 3 miles long,
right,
by half mile wide, and it's where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I've been there pretty much half my life until I moved to the U.S., where I did a little bit of schooling,
mm-hmm,
and then I returned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I've heard so many things about you, and I've heard stories with your singograms about lots of laughter. I've heard that when you're on set, there can be lots and lots, buckets and buckets of tears. I've heard that when you're in, it's not just the singing itself, but it's the aura of who you are that draws emotions from people. So before we do anything, we know that you do singograms. What led you to that? How does one say, you know what I'll do? I'll do singograms. How does one get into that?
Well, actually, I about 2 years ago, I actually was working with the Ministry of Tourism,
Mm-hmm.
and a co-worker of mine,
Mm-hmm.
and my boss, she said, you know, Brittany, I think you should go and you should sing for her.
Right.
You know, I was like, I don't know if I want to,
right?
You know, because I was people may not know, but I actually was very shy,
yeah,
when it came to singing to like just 1 or 2 persons.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, if I'm in a room full of people, I'm fine, I'm good.
Right.
But when it's just 1 or 2,
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared out of my mind.
A little bit, the more intimate the setting, it's a
Right.
little more frightful. Okay.
But I decided to do it anyway, and I went in not knowing that
Mm-hmm.
she was recording
Mm-hmm.
this event.
Right.
And she posted it to Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And it went viral.
Wow.
Next thing I know, I have people in my inbox asking me, you know, hey, I'd like for you to sing to my husband. I'd like for you to sing to my daughter. Her birthday is tomorrow. And she said, how much do you charge? I'm like, oh no, I don't charge.
Right.
It was that I didn't even know how to get there. And then when I went home, my mom saw the video as well. And she said, you know what? Because she is a business woman. That woman, she is all about business. You know what I mean? So she said, you know what, Bernique, you're going to charge. Yes, you are. You're going to do it. And you're going to sing for people from now on. I was saying, Mom, no. Yes. So I didn't really have a choice.
Yeah. You kind of muscled into it.
I didn't really have a choice. When she says that's what you're going to do, that's what you're going to do. But eventually that's what I started to do, and I began to love it. I began to to love the feeling of knowing that I'm able to put a smile on someone's face, even if just for a minute.
That is
if just for a minute. Yeah. So
can I ask you, with your singograms, now we heard about what was the very first, what was your most memorable?
My most memorable one was the one with my mom. She was usually and I say was just because she just recently passed August 22nd, and she's usually the woman behind the camera. Every single one. There's no singogram that I've done back then that she was not behind. And this particular day, which was Valentine's Day, I literally do not give my mom gifts on Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, surprisingly, or any other day, with the exception of her birthday. And the reason I don't is because I've made it a practice to give her every day. So she knows when holidays come or special occasions come around, okay, Bernique isn't, I'm not going to get anything this year. She knows that. Because I intentionally do not give her those days because I said, you know what, I'm going to give you every day except for the days that people say you're supposed to. You know what I mean? So that's always been a tradition. But this Valentine's Day, I just decided to. We were out all day making people happy, making couples cry and all that good stuff. And I told my brothers, I said, you know what, we should get mommy today. Being really evil. I said, we should get mommy today. And we purchased a basket, a really big basket with some perfumes that she loves so much. And we hid in my Aunt Lydia's salon, right? Of course, I was deep in the bathroom. I'm never hiding in somewhere normal. I'm always somewhere strange. But we called her out. At the time, there was a family member missing in the U.S., right? And so everybody was on our toes about that, trying to find him and his whereabouts or whatnot. So we told her, I said, you know what, let's tell her that it's something drastic about that family member. So my little brother, he went outside. He's like, Mom, you have to come now. It's something about, I won't call his name. It's something, and his mom is on the phone. You have to come now. And so she dropped everything, we knew that would make her come because she was all about family, all about family. So anything with family, she's going to be there. So she came, she said, what's wrong? And that by that time I was already in the bathroom, hiding, peeking out to see exactly when she walks in so I can, sneak out there. And everybody hid their cameras, slightly on the side so she won't see. And the moment she walked in, my Aunt Lydia said, hey, use the phone. Someone's on the phone for you. And when she got on the phone, that's when I came out of the bathroom and I sang, I Look to You. And that was actually my most memorable one. I don't want to cry today.
It's quite all right.
Because she was a part of, something. I didn't think that she would ever be a part of my singogram because she always stood in the background. She always was that one behind me, pushing me every step of the way. But she was actually in this video, and I got to keep that and have that as a memorable experience. So that one there was, for me personally, yes.
Does it help you to heal? The singing and does that help you through your healing process with losing her?
Yes, because strange enough, every time I get home, because I don't like to hear myself over again, but she would replay these videos like every day. I'm like, Mommy, please. But she'd say, no, sing, baby, sing. So every time I'm singing to someone, no matter who it is, I keep hearing that sing, baby, sing in the background.
Now you're going to make me cry.
Yeah, I'm
my
sorry.
goodness. It's all right. I think, I love stories like this, and I love when we have these discussions, because I think as human beings, we've lost that intimate touch with one another.
Yes.
We've lost the connectivity.
Yes.
And what it means to not just share in one another's suffering, but in comforting one another.
Right.
We've become so hard.
Yes.
As human beings.
You know what's so funny? I've done a lot of singograms in Nassau, a lot. And most times, because people want to ask me, aren't you scared to go some of these places? And I tell them, no, I'm actually not scared. But it's amazing to see how, even with those like the rough men, because I've done a few where I've been in some areas where most people probably won't travel. No,
right.
And because it's a rough area, but it's strange to see. It's actually sad to see that some people they're so hard inside because the love isn't there.
They don't get to experience it.
Right. So it's strange for them, for someone to just randomly walk up to them and sing. So they're almost like, almost defensive for a minute because they don't know what I'm coming to do, because they're thinking, I actually had a singogram where this guy, I came to sing to him, and he, at the end of it, he said, I thought you were coming to take my life.
Wow.
And he cried. He cried to me. And that's when I knew, I was like, that means that the love that used to be there before, it's fading away. And it's sad to see that fading away. And I'm just, if I can just bring that back a little bit, I'm fine with that.
That's what I love about my job.
I'm fine with that.
Just having that reach to people.
Yes.
And having an understanding of where people are coming from and being able to express it. And that's what you do. I had the pleasure of going on Facebook this morning, because I like when I interview or someone's going to be on the show, I don't like to go and research everything. I like it to kind of organically kind of unfold. So it's real and authentic. Just as the listeners and the viewers are getting to know and learning about you, I'm doing it at the very same time. So it gives you that real feel of things. So I did go on though, and then I didn't watch any of the videos. I've heard some stuff, and we'll talk about your climbing abilities in just a second.
I knew that was
coming up. You knew it was. But people are saying that, it's just a blessing how you've been to the bed of people in the hospital. And, people are saying that it brought the needed amount of encouragement, because they were feeling so low at the time, and just feeling like they're not just locked away in the hospital and forgotten. There's someone that's thinking about them. And just the selection of the tune, people are saying it's the right song at that right time, and it does what it's supposed to do. That must be awesome to be a part of that puzzle.
It is. And you know what? My singograms, I just don't go, sing, leave, and that's it. With each one of those that I do, I make sure I have an update with them. So I think that's also a part of, that reason why it's also so special, is because these people become like family to me. You know what I mean? They become family, meaning for instance, I had a couple, and I have to call his name because he's so big now. There was a couple, the guy, he worked at Scotiabank, and he was feeling really, really down because his wife at the time, she was pregnant, and there were some complications that were involved. And, it was his first. So, I don't know what it is to have a first, but I can only imagine.
Very scary.
It's very, very scary. And so, as the time went on, I kept, up for the update with the family, how's everything going? How's the child coming along or whatnot? And today they have a little baby boy named Jemiah. Yes, I actually just got an updated photo yesterday, and he's so big, he's healthy. bunksy little boy now. So you know what I mean? God is good.
All the
you
time.
know what I mean? He's good. He's able to change things around, because the complications that I heard that was going on, you would think that it's impossible, but nothing is.
No, he's able.
Nothing is.
If you're just tuning in, this is Global 99.5. Candy sitting in with you. Is it preferable for Bernique or Brittany?
Well, either is fine with me,
fine.
you know.
Lady B, I don't know.
Either
It is fine with you, Miss Percentie.
They're both mine.
They're yours. And she does singograms, and when you think it's just about singing to someone and being a part of a special occasion, I am learning, as you will, within the next hour that we're going to spend some time together. It is so much more than that. Make certain that you stay with us as we continue to delve deep in the intimate world of Lady B and the singograms. You can call in at 326-0272 and continue watching live on Facebook. We'll be back in just a few minutes on Global 99.5.
Send her your love with a dozen roses. Make sure that she knows it with a flower from your heart. Show him your love. Don't hold back your feelings. You don't need a reason when it's straight from the heart. I've heard so many say that the days of romance are no more, and people falling in love is so old-fashioned. But waiting all day, the day they once let slip away, hiding need to fulfill their heart's desire for love's passion. Send her your love with a dozen roses. Make sure that she knows it with a flower from his heart. Show him your love. Don't hold back your feelings. You don't need a reason when it's straight from the heart. I know that people say two hearts beating at one is unreal and can only happen in make-believe stories. But so blind they all must be that they cannot believe what they see. For around us are miracles of love's glory. Show him your love. Don't look back to feelings. You don't need a reason when it's coming from your heart.
And we're back at Global 99.5 FM, Relationship Conversations, but Singagrams. I'll stick to my day job. I'll leave it to the professionals. We've got Bernique in studio with us, and that is her business. It's about sharing in your most intimate moments. Sometimes it's birthdays, anniversaries, the birth of a child. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's the loss of people that we love. Sometimes it's a celebration of marriage and child. Thank you for the divorce. It could be whatever your special occasion is. She is more than willing to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Before we continue, of course, I want to say hi to Alcardia as well as Manny, Victoria. They're all watching via Facebook. Thank you for the welcome back. It's a pleasure. Smooches and all that jazz. And happy birthday to Ramon. Who else have we got there? Alicia, hey girl, hey, how you doing? We are having well, that's the thing with music, right? It's so emotional. Music, that's when it can make you like so happy and over the cloud. It can bring you down. And it's just such a range of emotions, and I love what you do. I think it's such an awesome idea, and I love the fundamentals of how your mother was involved in it and how it is something of a cornerstone to keep you going. I think that's just such an inspiring story, and how you are continuing to, in a way, in your own little way, bring love back to Nassau, the Bahamas as a whole. And I see you doing this globally. I know that you're going to hit me Facebook. Y'all me in Trinidad. Or, you know, I'm here in Viva la France. I am doing a singagram here on the vinyls. I know you're going to be doing it. I am confident in it because you just got that spirit. Now, unfortunately, there is some nasty, gritty parts of the singagram world. We're about to get into it. Because I was going to ask you, but I didn't know how comfortable you would be. But I figured it's a part of it. We got to go there. And it's a part of relationships. So it's something we need to talk about. Let's talk about infidelity. And how that ties into your business and singagrams. How or have you had to deal with issues of when someone wants to send it to the side chick, or the side chick wants to send it to other people's teams? And how do you deal with this? Do you?
I do. I've done it before. But not knowing the situation full hand, knowledge, right? So I want to say this, and I'm gonna look at my live audience so they know.
Right.
My singagrams are for happy purposes only, to bring happiness, to people's homes. So if you have intentions on sending a singagram to, someone that's in a relationship with someone else, or someone that's married, please, I beg of you, do not involve me. Do not, because that's not what I'm about.
Right.
I'm not about that at all. I tell people all the time, I'm not gonna be a part of something that's not, for me, godly. Especially marriages.
Right.
I'm not going to someone's husband to sing for you. I'm not going to someone's wife to sing for you, unless it's a friendly gesture. I thank you for all you've done.
As a friendship, yes.
Right, that kind of thing. But I love you. I want to be with, I'm not going to do it. And I'm very serious with that. The money isn't worth it.
Right. And as a matter of being professional, that's not something that you would want your business intertwined in. I can understand that. And please, fellas and ladies alike, even if you're not married, if you know you got a girlfriend, or if you know you have a boyfriend,
that's right.
Why, Pertel, do something of this kind of public gesture? Don't do that. That's out of hand. And I am in no measure telling people or dictating how you are to personally operate or what your level of morale should be. But when you're going to do something such as this, and I know you talk about having a camera person on hand. So a lot of times I've heard that you do wonderful little collages with the couples online, and the video is posted to something that they could go back to and enjoy, and also share with family and friends about, look at this fantastic thing that was done.
Right.
You don't want to then become embroiled in this you say, I say, back and forward and all of this thing. So yeah,
I do not want to be a part of that. But what I have been doing now, because of it,
right,
after each singagram, and I'll have you know this so that when you do decide that you're gonna make me a part of your special moment,
right,
if the person that I'm that you're sending the singogram to, if they let me know that you're not their significant other, and they don't want it, of course they're not going to want it posted
right
to social media. It's going to be deleted automatically. Think twice about it at all.
Okay.
You know, if they said, you know what, no, I do not want to post it, I'm married or I have a significant, I'm gonna delete it right there in front of them, and it's not gonna be posted. And when I reach out to you again, I'm gonna let you know that, hey, not only do they not want it posted, you know, it's just not right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So don't involve me, please.
Message received.
You know?
Message received.
Please.
All right. So before we continue on, please do give your contacts and where we can find you to be a part of our special moments.
You can always reach me on 554-6847. And you can also message me on my Facebook page, Singograms by Bernique Percentie. Now, that page is actually the fastest way that you can reach me, simply because with you calling on the phone number that I gave you, I'm usually every single day, unless it's my day off, I'm on the road singing. So what I normally do is after each singogram, I try to get back to my phone as quick as possible and try to respond to all the requests as much as I could. So the fastest way that you can reach me is Singograms by Bernique, the Facebook page.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So we're going to talk a little bit about, from the things that you've seen and the things that you've been involved with, how important doing little special intimate things for your significant other is.
Oh man, it is. And you know what? I hear a lot of females, right? They inbox me and they said, I don't know. He might not like these kind of things.
Exactly.
But how will you know if you don't do it?
Right.
How will you know? Like a lady yesterday, I just did a singogram for her yesterday, and she wasn't too sure, you know, how it would play out, because she's like, I don't know, you know, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
He's a bad man.
I think he was a little I think he was a little, you know, macho
type dude, right.
But at the end of that not even at the end, in the middle of that singogram, he cried.
Wow.
He cried. And I think because it was such an overwhelming feeling to know that his family did something so wonderful for
him.
You know, not for the persons in the room. It was just for him.
How often do men have those kinds of reactions? See, why I'm asking is this. I think as women, right? We often think, okay, fix him something good to eat or take him out to something to eat, buy him a little cologne, maybe his favorite shirt, you know, and that'll do it. I think men, you know, they play crazy, but I think that they enjoy.
They do.
And public stuff where guys and other people can say, wow, your lady loves you, or she's interested in you, and a song that means something to the both of you. How often is a guy's reaction that kind?
You know what? I'd say out of just the men, just the men that I've done, I'd say like 90% of them have gotten emotional.
Do they run?
You know what? I had one that tried.
A runner.
I had one that tried. But let me tell you what I did though, because I already heard that he would have probably tried to run.
Right.
So I already had my team lock all doors.
Oh wow.
On any way out. I already, you know, scanned the area to see where exactly, you know, if you move this way, I'm gonna go this way. If you go that way, I already did all of that.
Right.
Just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I do my homework before I come.
Cool.
So I know exactly what I'm up against.
So that's what I love about this. You know, we keep talking about the fact that even in relationships, I think we become so comfortable and so complacent.
Yes.
Where we forget to say, you know, I appreciate you.
Yes.
And if you weren't with me, I would definitely feel some kind of way.
Yes.
And I think people need to hear that, not just in the first stages. And that's what's awesome about the fact that you check in. And so, you know, you could sing something when they're starting to date, you know, when you do those romantic things. And then perhaps when they've been together for 2 years and then maybe the proposal, it can be a continuum. And I love that.
But that's another reason why I do encourage persons to take advantage of the just because.
Right.
You know, don't just wait for an anniversary or a birthday or something like that. Take advantage of the just because. Just because today is Tuesday. Just because today is Friday. Just do it. Right. Just because when you left home today, you kissed me on my forehead, I'm sending this to you.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
that,
Like
yeah.
just do random things, and you never know how much someone actually appreciates
and how
that,
much they may need it right then and there.
and how much they may need that.
And then tomorrow, we've learned in our own personal experiences, tomorrow's not promised.
It sure is.
So you have to take advantage of every day.
It sure is.
And, you know, every day is a ripe opportunity to let someone know how much that you care about them. This is 99.5 FM. Candy sitting in with you, and we're talking to Bernique. And who knew Singograms had so much fantastic meat? I love it. So if there was one person in the entire world, and I guess if you want to go galactic, that you could sing to, who would it be?
Someone right now. Oh God, you put me on the spot. Someone in the entire world that I could sing to right now. Wow.
Right?
I mean, I have to choose one person?
Just one. Just one.
Just one.
Only one.
Oh my goodness.
Top two. I'll give you two.
Okay.
That better to work with.
I like that. Let me tell you why I like that. Because there's a particular song, right, that people hear it a lot because I sing it a lot. And it's not because I want to sing it a lot,
right,
but it's because it's requested a lot.
Okay.
And this song is Because You Love Me.
Is that your most requested?
It's my most requested.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, I love so many other songs. Mind you, I love that one too.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but I love it. And I think I would wanna sing that back to Celine Dion and R.
Girl,
Kelly.
you pulled out the big guns.
I want to sing it back to them because I want to let them know that, hey, this song that you guys sang.
Yeah, you're making me some cheese.
This song that you guys have sung is what is so highly requested.
So that's one. So we'll put the two of them on the one.
Okay, so I thought I could have got away with that one. Okay, a second person. Oh man, you put me on the spot.
We can save it for later on.
Let's save that for later. Let me think about that. Let me think about that one.
So it's something that we talked about before going on air.
Yes.
It's something that you're getting ready to introduce as an integral part of your business and an addition to the services that you offer. But this particular one comes from something very personal, something very heartfelt.
Yes.
Tell us about it and show us what you have.
Yes. Well, of course, persons that has already been a part of the Singograms with myself, they know that we offer the fruit baskets from Fruit Haven. I work along with them. She made creative fruit baskets. And then they also know that we do the stuffed balloons, which my little brother Shaquille Percentie, he creates them.
Was that Mr. Man on the camera?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
He creates the stuffed balloons.
Okay.
And you can put anything in them. You can put shoes, you can put hats, shirts, roses, whatever you want in a stuffed balloon. And when you pop it, you get all the items. Okay. But now, I hadn't told my I'll get it right here. I'm now introducing, if they can see that, these, everyone knows that I normally give the cards, the cards to let you know who it's from or whatnot. And in the card, it tells you all that information and all that love stuff.
Yes.
But this particular card, and then this person that's on here, this is a lady. Her name is Bernique. Narn. And I've become a part of her family because I've sang for her twice. Once at her home, and then the other one while she was at the hospital. So the family kept me updated with all the information or whatnot. And she was also, like my mom, one of those that was dealing with cancer. So this kind of hit home for me, because I too am very familiar with that, especially coming or dealing with my family. But so I created this as an example of what I will be now doing. And it has a photo of her. They're all custom made. It has a photo of her to the front with her name, and then it has a picture here with her and her husband, and then one by herself. Now, the unique thing about this particular card, and what why it's so different from the other ones that I just normally give is that when he opens this card, he gets to hear her voice. She's now passed away, but he'll get to hear her voice through this card. So when he wakes up, in the morning, every morning, he can open this card. And this is actually one of the voice notes that she sent to him. And I'm going to let you guys hear it so you can really see. This is how the inside looks. But this is what she said.
Night, just getting up every hour to use the bathroom. That's Daddy. Daddy with your big fat head.
And that's their daughter that jumped in the voice note just to greet her dad. But this is how it looks. Yeah. So you imagine, it doesn't have to be someone who passed away, but it can be someone that you love that's still alive, that you open a card and you're able to hear the voice of that person. So these are now going to be available for purchase to go along with your singogram, so that your loved one, they may think that they're just opening a regular card and reading until they hear your voice. Exactly. They get to hear it directly from you and not just from me.
That is wonderful.
Yes. And then at the back, it has the logo there.
I gotta take a second to breathe.
So let me just put that out there for you.
Take a second to breathe. That is wonderful.
How it looks.
So it's about, as you can see, it's really about, the personalized experience. And the thing that most about what you do is, I can tell for you, it's not just about money. You definitely have a real passion for what you do. And you're passionate about people.
I am.
And relationships and trying to keep those things together and alive. And I think that's fantastic. That's something that I celebrate. It's something that I tend to nourish here on the show. For me, it's not about just a regular relationship conversation. For me, it is about really nurturing relationships and making certain that people have the tools that they need to keep it together and keep it healthily.
Yes.
So. And I think you're adding to that. We're going to continue this conversation in just a little bit right here on Love Jones. We're Global 99.5. Candy and Mademoiselle Percentie will be back in just a little bit. It's Singergrams.
For all the truth that you made me see, for all the joy to my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true. For all the love in you, I'll be grateful, thankful, baby. You're the one who held me up, never let me fall. You're the one who saw me through it all. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believe I'm everything I am because you loved me. You gave me wings and made me fly. You touched my hand, I could touch the sky. I lost my faith, you gave it back to me. You said no star was out of reach. You stood by me and I stood tall. I had your love, I had it all. I'm grateful for each day you gave me. Maybe I don't know that much, but I know this much is true. I was blessed because I was loved by you. You were my strength when I, you were my strength. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw wasn't real. Lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believe I'm everything I am because you love me. Oh, you were always there for me. The tender wind that carried me, light in the dark, shining your love into my life. You've been my inspiration through the lies you weren't true. My world is a better place because of you. You were my strength. You were my strength. Always been a good time when I couldn't speak. You saw the best there was in me. You did you gave me faith 'cause you believe I'm everything I am because you love me. Hey, my love. You saw the best there was in me. I'm everything I am. You love me. Oh, I'm everything I am because you loved me.
Your GM vehicle needs service, but you want professional service from experienced technicians who have the right equipment to solve your needs so you can once again feel totally safe on the road. You need just GM vehicles. Do you have a Chevy, Cadillac, Buick, Saturn, Silverado, any GM vehicle? Drive over to number 65 Montrose Avenue. That's number 65 Montrose Avenue. Or call Just GM Vehicles, 393-0192, 393-0192, because Just GM Vehicles is ready for you.
There is only one pharmacy in Nassau that never says no and offers you great service. Doc's Pharmacy in the Ridgeland Mall for all of your pharmaceutical and prescription needs. At Doc's Pharmacy, great service is more than just giving prices. Filling your prescription is easy. Just call 322-3627 today. Doc's Pharmacy in the Ridgeland Mall, Robinson Road. The pharmacy that never says no.
And we are back in studios at Global 99.5. Candy sitting in. Bernique is with me. And it's all about relationship conversations. And today, we've been talking about singograms. I wish it was. We've gone so much deeper than that. You know, on the show, we've talked a lot about losing touch. Not just with yourself, but losing touch with your mate. You know, we say the words, I love you. You know, we say that, yeah, on birthdays and different occasions, we give cards. But how often do we really realize how important people are to our lives, the contributions that they make? And how often do we actually say thank you for those things? And I think the gift of song is such a unique way to do that. And the reason why is because, you know, when you get to express yourself through music, the platform is one of nothing else. You know, music is something, when you listen to gospel, it gives you an innate feeling of love and the appreciation that is showered on you by God. And the things that you are afforded each and every day as far as blessings are concerned. When you listen to a love song from a man to a woman or a woman to a man, you can feel what that's like. You can go back to your memory of being in love and having love showered on you. You know, when you listen to a children's song with children singing, you can think and hear little children giggling
Yes,
and how
yes.
happy they are about things as simple as bubbles. You know what I mean? Music just is that instrument that is so wonderful, and the fact that you are using it in the way that you are is such a wonderful thing. And I think the gift is one that we'll continue to give. What, there's so many things running through my mind to ask, but if there was something, a message of any kind that you wanted to be delivered to anyone that's listening about you or your business or what it is that you do, what would it be?
It would be, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. When I say don't be afraid, because I've had one or two persons that they didn't even want to sing a gram.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to sing a gram. They just actually wanted to talk. That's it.
Wow.
They just wanted to talk. And I wanna let persons know that it's okay for you to reach out to me and just want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know, talk to me, because I think that's where we've been losing a lot of love as well. A lot of persons, they have so much going on. They have so much, in their mind and in their heart that they just can't say to anybody else. They
don't have anybody else.
They don't have anybody else. And, I've had persons just said, you know what, Bernique, I don't want to sing a gram. I just want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going through something and I just want to talk. So there are persons that I've never even seen before.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen them. They've probably seen me. But I've never, physically seen them, and we talk almost every day, just to ensure that everything is okay, and when they're going through something or how their day is. So if there's anything that I'd want to say, to them, that don't be afraid. Just as well as my number is open for business, is also open for you to talk to me and let me know. Talk to me. I'm here,
And that's what I love. That realness, that the human aspect you add to that, because a lot of times you see people reaching a certain level of, and I'm going to use the word celebrity, within our community or even otherwise, and they get to a place of not being able to be touched or spoken to. They feel as if they are a part of the hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when you love what you do and you love people and you're genuine about that, the things like what you just said come forward.
Yes.
Now, I knew you knew it was coming.
What's that?
We're at that point in the show when it's about singing. I knew you knew it was coming.
Yes.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite. Oh gosh, to ask me. That's like
I know you got like I know
cereal. That's like asking me my favorite cereal.
Mind you,
I have a favorite cereal, but it's like asking. It's so difficult.
There's different genres. I know. Well, pick one. What you laughing at over there, son? You pick one then.
I can't pick one. I just can't. It's so many.
Sing something then.
But how about I sing the one you asked for me to sing to you personally?
I like that.
Because I think you're in love. Because this is a love song. And since this is a love song, I can only assume, But let's see. Let me see what you got. This song, I think you'll love this one. So I'm gonna play this one for my audience. Do you know that?
I certainly do. That's one of my absolute. The lyrics is like wow.
Here we are together, and everything between us is good. I'm right here in this cloud, baby. I'm ready to fly, but before I take another step, would you catch me if I fall for you? 'Cause I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm so used to standing I'm so used to being on my own, but this thing is new, baby. It feels like I'm losing control. I'll take another step. If you catch me if I fall for you, 'cause I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm falling. Here you go. Are you crying?
No. Definitely. My allergies is this air conditioning in
You're
here.
not telling the truth.
Anyone have some Zantac? It is.
Oh man.
I think with that, solid just make me so mad, y'all. For me, it was. Yeah, I was crying. Okay, fine, I cried. I admit it. But for me, I wanted the people that aren't familiar. There's not a lot of people that's not familiar with you, but I wanted them to have a bit of it. But seeing it happen to other people and being present within the moment when it's happening, I can't explain, like, within the room. You know what I mean?
Yes.
There are tremors within the atmosphere. You can feel it. Not just as you sing it. You're not just singing it to sing it. You're singing it because you want to invoke the feeling that the other person is trying to translate. And I can feel that. I think that is a talent that is not learned. That has to be something that you were blessed with. So probably before, even when you were in tourism, perhaps when mom had you in her belly, that probably was always to be your gift to share. You just weren't aware. So I think that you've walked into what belongs to you. It always has.
Thank you.
And I know that you have so much more to give. And I know that you're going to have so much more special moments to share in. And it's
you gotta stop being
that.
Terry, because I'm looking
You're
at
starting
you
now?
and now you're making
because I feel it. And hearing you talk about, and it's interesting because I said to you yesterday, the show was, we were talking with a gentleman, Graham, and he spoke about losing his wife to cancer and walking with her through that journey and trying to find life after.
Yeah.
And then you sat right before me today and you spoke about the impact that your mom had on you and hearing her voice push you every day when you don't feel like going. That's powerful. And I've begun to share my own journey with others, that this is my second round dealing with the same thing. So I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to say to me. Because you came in here and talked about singing. I don't know how we got from that to that. So I realized that he's talking and I'm listening. Now, I don't know if it was something for you as well, but I think paths cross for a reason and things happen.
Yes.
You know how that goes.
Yes.
So
everything does happen
for a reason.
Yes.
And I just want to say personally, thank you. Not just for coming and being with us today and sharing personal things about you that you didn't have to, about your mother and your family and how everybody has joined together to make this a success. But the fact that you are a firm believer in love.
Yes.
Do you believe in romance?
Yes.
You still do?
Yes. Yes. I always tell people, listen, I am not, and this is gonna be real strange. Do you know in the movies, like when two people are gonna, probably kiss or make love, you hear the music in the background, right? Okay, I'm not getting married until I hear the music in the background. That's me. I need to hear the music. So if I can't hear that music, I don't know, make it fall from the roof or something. But I need to hear that music.
I'm gonna ask you. Are you single? Because I know I'm gonna get the questions. I know I'm gonna get the questions.
I knew you were gonna. I knew you were gonna ask me that.
To, because it'd be a gem, a jewel, something fabulous for someone. So I gotta look out for my brothers that are in need of good women. They complain to me every day that they're not enough. Good Bahamian jewels, and you're an island gal too.
Oh, island.
That's what I say.
When you see me climb.
See, that's them years of training now up these trees. So that's why I'm asking.
Well, I'll say that.
I ain't gotta go into detail.
Well, no, but I'm waiting for my prince. I'm waiting for my prince. If that gives you that answer.
Yes, it does.
I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for God to tell him
that's you.
There.
That's awesome.
Yes.
All right. So, if there were one piece of advice that you can impart, whether it be to women, whether it be to men, married couples, people that are dating, if there was a bit of advice from everything that you've garnered from your own life experience, as well as things that you've witnessed through building your business of Singograms, what would you impart?
I would tell them, married, just with your significant other, just, single couples that are together. I would say to cherish every moment. You never know, like, I think it's because I've experienced losing someone so close to me that I realize how important it is to love.
Right.
Because it was no warning. It was no hospital visits. It was nothing.
Yes.
It was nothing. It was just, Brittany, wake up. Something happened. And that was it.
Huh.
That was it. It was no warning. It was nothing. And it killed me, inside, because I said to God, I said, what did I do so wrong?
Yes. To lose something so precious.
To lose something so close to me like that.
Understood.
So drastic. But I tell them to love as much as you could, because you never know, you may roll over in that very bed that you lay next to that person, angry every night, and you shake them and they're not able to respond. And that's a horrible feeling, to know that you just the night before had an opportunity. You had an opportunity. You had that. Call them up right now and just say, just because I love you, I want to say, have a beautiful day. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to say anything behind that. I think that was the grand message of the day. Ms. Percentie, Singograms, please give your numbers and contacts again.
Yes. You can reach me at 554-6847, or you can reach me on the page Singograms by Bernique Percentie. Remember that the fastest way that you can reach me is through messaging on my Facebook page. Yes.
Wonderful. It's been a blessing to have you in the studio, and I don't think that this is going to be our last encounter.
No, I hope not.
Child, I need you to sing to this little ending. That's a different story at a different time.
I know it. See, I told you.
I just said.
I told
you.
you.
I'm still young and plenty life to live. I don't know when.
I told you. I knew it.
But of course, if you didn't have an opportunity to catch the whole show, you've missed something grand. But here's the great news. You can still get it again. Go on Global 99.5's page. You can catch also the video on Love Jones's page. You're going to share it on your page as well.
I'll share it on mine.
And of course, it'll be in the YouTube catalog. You can also upload Global 99.5 on your Google Play Store. Go in there and get the app so you can have it at your fingertips and take us with you on a day-to-day basis. Go ahead.
Oh, I forgot to say also that there's been a lot of requests in the U.S. For me to travel there. And I normally have to tell them all the time, I will be traveling starting September to the U.S. I'm actually going to be in, I haven't released this yet, but now everybody's going to know. I'm going to be in Barbados in September. Ooh. So Barbados, all my friends in Barbados, I'm coming to visit you guys. And all my friends in Texas and California and New York. It's been a very, very high request for me to be there. And so I am coming.
My God, she's going to be sipping English tea in a little bit, and we can't talk to her. We're gone. So this was a relationship conversation, and a fantastic one. I hope that you've been as blessed as I have been today. And we want you not to be jonesing for love anymore. So continue to lock it in at 11 o'clock on the home of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We are Global 99.5.
Yes.
Trust man, the dance of bust, real man.
You understand? Pull up the vibes that you're playing. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? Lift it up, chuck it up, pull it up, come again. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? She got me rocking in the corner with all the accents on the floor. Can't express me come on and I've never seen so much good vibes flow. Everyone inside is like family, yeah. I see no strangers around. The old massive is here, and tonight we don't care. The violence that make me rock it instead. Jump up around, every man get right now. Pull up the vibes that you're playing. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? Lift it up, jack it up, pull it up, come again. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? Scary and the one named Skeleton. Them know everything when they go on. They go look them mean and we can't really find out the brethren them in the land. Everywhere I look is fear skanking. I see no statue around, yeah. Every massive is here, and tonight we don't care. And the violence that make me rock it instead.